Hi Leo, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Leo, let's see what are the messages for you now, and a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Leo Spirit, what does Leo need to know today? And 3 cards for the first person, Spirit, for Leo and their person, and 3 cards for the other. So this is the first person, which has the 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Second person, 9 of Wands, High Priestess, and the 8 of Pentacles. Mutual energies, 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. Bottom of my deck, Ace of Cups. Well, maybe somebody is moving on towards new love, or maybe somebody wants to offer their whole love now. I do feel, I think this person does want their wishes and dreams to come true, but there's been a lot of heartbreak in this connection. They feel even if I was to go and offer my person something, it may not be accepted now. They feel they're going to get rejected if they come and say, okay, now I love you, or now I want to offer you something. So the other person says, yes, I am very, very guarded about my energy right now, Omkaratarot, because I know the truth about this person. They never put the effort or the energy in, and now nor am I. I'm not waiting around for an offer from them anymore anyway. Am I right? So, Spirit, tell me, please, let's clarify. But before I clarify, Leo, let's also do your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll start the clarification. And then after that, of course, we'll do your mutual energies as well. So, Leo and their person, Spirit. Leo and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Leo and their person. Let's take a few more from another deck. Leo and their person, Spirit. All right, just a few more from a third deck as well, Leo, and then we'll start the reading. Leo and their person, Spirit. Leo and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Leo, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. All right, so the first card here, Leo, says, it doesn't feel right being apart from you. Please don't move on. My heart aches for you. I have inner childhood wounds. If only you knew what I've been through to be at your side. Do you really know the sacrifices I have made? It hurts like hell when you push me away, when all I do is fight for you and our love. When you ran, I felt like I lost my light and I plunged into darkness. My heart and even my spirit shattered into pieces. I'm trying to heal, surrender, and trust in the divine plan, but I fear I'll never feel the same again. I know that I shouldn't compare others to you, but I just can't help it. You're a tough act to follow, and absolutely no one measures up. No matter what has happened between us, you are still the one. I made a mistake. I want to be intimate with you. I'm struggling to distract myself. I deserve this karma. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading, Leo. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me. Once I'm done, then I will do the second line, which is the other person. You could be either one of them, Leo, and these are not gender-based, okay? And later we'll do the mutual energies. So person A, let's start with you. 9 of Cups for you. I think in the past, this person was a bit pushing their person away, focused only on their own happiness, their own wishes, their own dreams, and they know they broke their person's heart. Now they could be worried. Yeah, now they could be worried. This person feels the table has turned. What if they are happy without me now, because now they feel pushed away? This person is feeling like a fool for whatever they did. They feel very, very foolish for maybe breaking their person's heart, or, 3 of Swords. Three of Swords, or pushing them away. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Yes, this person is embarrassed and they are ashamed of their past behavior. This person was only thinking about what made them happy. It was like, get away, this is my time, this is my life, I'll do what I want. And now they've realized that that's what's caused the stoppage in this connection. They know they broke their person's heart. This person is embarrassed, they're ashamed. Why are you so embarrassed and ashamed? Because they ended something which was a soulmate bond, or something which should have lasted a lifetime. This person, I think, was the catalyst for this boat going backwards instead of going forward. Now this person is looking into their future. Now they want to heal things, but the problem here is they feel the other person is happier without them, has released them, and even if they were to go with an offer, it'll be turned down. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Yeah, because the other person may be choosing not even to talk to them anymore. Maybe sees them as some kind of a trickster energy or something. So tell me more. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel the final decision has been made and their person has released them as somebody who was maybe toxic in their life, or, not wanted back. But from their end, I think person A is still watching, they're still spying, they are still hoping for an in, they are hoping that sooner or later maybe the other person will open up, then maybe they can go and give that apology. They are biding their time. And also keeping, Spirit says they're also watching because they want to know, in the meanwhile, I hope they don't go and give their heart to somebody else. I hope they don't have anyone else in their life. It's like they are still stuck on person B's energy. Okay, so person B, tell me, how are you feeling? Why the Nine of Wands for you? Yeah, person B says, I'm protecting my energy, Omkaratarot, because this person, they were very controlling. They made me feel as if I was not good enough, always playing mind games with me. It was always their way or the highway. I mean, there was so much of conflict. There were other people in the mix. I mean, I'm just protecting myself from going through that all over again. I've barely kind of managed to pick myself up and focus on my own dreams and wishes, which I'm actively working on, by the way. Nine of Cups, I'm trying to make my own dreams and wishes come true. I'm following my passions. I'm finally giving myself a lot of self-care, self-love. And why? Because I think they got to know some truth. High Priestess in reverse, that they were being treated like an option in the other person's life. I think person B has turned their back. They don't want to go back to a stressful situation. They are the ones who, I think, now saying, I'm no longer putting in any energy, any investment, because there was nothing here on offer. This contract, this connection, this marriage, let's say, it's over. It's over. They didn't put in the work, and I've made my decision now that, what's the decision? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that I'd rather be single and independent. I'd rather be single, independent, and make my money, take back power and control of my own life, and maybe tomorrow meet somebody who's well worth my time, who's on my level, who I can have something long-term with. So person B is more focused on what can be or what should be, rather than what was and what couldn't be, right? So yeah, according to them, they are focused on their money, on their growth, on their self-love, on their self-care. And yes, they haven't written off meeting a new partner who they can spend the rest of their life with. So mutual energies then, Spirit. For the first person, they want to come out of the cold. They don't want to be left behind. This person could be feeling very rejected, feeling really sad that, they lost out. They lost out on this partnership. They lost out on the chance to have a 10 of Cups or happily ever after. They are feeling rejected, left behind, devastated. This person is going through the dark night of the soul. I don't think this person still wants this chapter to be over, or maybe they didn't expect it to be over, but as of now, this person is very, very sad and very depressed, very unmotivated, and they feel they lost out on the perfect partnership. And they could even be very jealous right now. They could even be jealous right now because they feel the person who was so loving and kind and generous is not giving to me. Then who are they giving to? Have they chosen another path? Are they giving to somebody else? So tell me about the Ace of Cups. Is that a fact, Spirit? What's the Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups. No, this is just person A who is now sitting in shame and regret and remorse and, very, very burdened and overwhelmed, keeping an eye on their person, hoping they stay single and they don't give their love or don't find somebody new. Even though they're not sure whether the other person even wants them back. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then. Love and light. Take care. Namaste, Leo.